everyone, today's video is going to be a first impressions video. I apologise if the lighting is a little bit iffy. I just really wanted to film this video for you guys today, so the lighting might be a little bit in and out because the weather lately in Auckland has just been crazy, so please excuse that. I am going to be filming a first impressions review on the brand new foundation from YSL. It is the Encre de Peur All Hours foundation, and I am super duper excited to be trying this out. I've heard so many good things about it. And yeah, I just don't even want to talk about it anymore. I just want to put it on my face. I'm so excited to give it a go. As always, they have their super luxurious golden box, and then the packaging itself is just like insanely beautiful. It's a frosted glass with glossy black lines on it, and then of course the name of the foundation and then the glossy black cap. This foundation retails in New Zealand at $101, so that's exactly why I'm doing a review for you guys, because it is a really high price point, so I wanted to bring this review to you guys so you could see whether or not it's worth it, because it is quite a high price point. Also in this collection they have a beauty sponge, a primer and a concealer. I don't have any of those to review for you today, I just have the foundation itself. I was sent the shade B20, which looks light in the bottle, but I know that normally I'm like B10 or B something 10, so this may not be my exact shade, but we're going to roll with it anyway. I'm also wearing really comfy clothes today because I'm actually going to get new body piercings today, so yeah, I need to be wearing comfy clothes so that I'm comfortable. Anyway, that is beside the point. Let's get right into the first impressions. By the way, for reference, it's just on 10 o'clock now, so that's going to be when we're starting our timer. Now I've just got the press release here, so I'm just going to really quickly read some of the points about this foundation, like the claims and stuff like that. Waterproof, transfer resistant, whatever you put it through, it's as flawless at the end of the night as when it was first applied in the morning, with no need for touch-ups. A flawless matte face, a perfect complexion 24/7. Hopefully it's not too matte, because I do have normal to dry skin, and I do suffer from dermatitis, particularly around my eyes and on my neck, so hopefully it's not super matte because it'll cling to that. This foundation seems to be a silicone based foundation because it is supposed to be waterproof, and it does say it's got special silicone resin in it. It's got 22 different shades. It keeps the complexion shine free and matte, minimizing the appearance of pores and leaving skin looking porcelain smooth. This sounds like the world's most perfect foundation. Most importantly, an SPF 20 helps to future proof the skin. So hopefully it doesn't have flashback, fingers crossed. I remember to take a flash photo. I feel like in these reviews I always forget every time. So that's what the foundation looks like on the hand. It's like more runny than I was expecting for like a full coverage matte foundation, if that makes sense. Like I thought it was going to be really thick. But yeah, I don't know. It might be slightly dark, but we're just going to roll with it. This is just a flat face brush. I'm just going to blend this in. Oh, the colour's actually not bad. I normally would wear a lighter shade on YSL though. Hello coverage. Okay, I like the coverage at the moment. Oh, and I didn't put down a primer because the primer that I normally use is a water-based primer, and a water-based primer and a silicone-based foundation are not going to be a good match, so I decided to just not bother with primer today. I have moisturised my face a little bit earlier in the morning, probably about an hour ago I moisturised, so hopefully that's enough moisture for this foundation. Alright, so we've got our before, which looks red and splotchy, and of course I've got the 3 trifecta of pimples. This is the after, which to me looks, it's like not really a matte finish. I feel like it's like a natural matte finish. I just touched the foundation in the middle to reapply. Can you see how it's slightly lighter? Hopefully you guys can see that it has oxidized on the back of my hand, so that means it's definitely going to oxidize on the face, and actually I can see it oxidizing, which is a shame because it was already borderline too dark for me, so I'm going to have to really blend that down my neck. Yeah, you can see it's definitely not the right shade for me. I did know that already, but I was kind of hoping that it wouldn't oxidize, but that's fine. I'll just blend it all the way down my neck to my chest, which like I don't mind doing. It's just like a waste of foundation, you know. So I've just gone and wet my Flawless Finish sponge from XO Beauty so that I can do the other side with a sponge. So I'm just going to pick some up and dot it all over my face. And lately I've just been into BB cream, so having a little bit of extra coverage is always welcomed. I do like the consistency and everything, and I really like the finish. Like it's not as matte as I was expecting, which is good. But yeah, the oxidization is not really a good start for the foundation. It's perfectly well with a brush and a sponge. I don't really see a huge difference in like the consistency or the coverage or anything. I'd probably say you'd get slightly more coverage with the brush, but that is to be expected because brushes are more dense and they don't really soak up product. I'm just going to finish off this side of my face. I'm just going to do a little bit more, mainly on the areas where I need a little bit more coverage. Just going to do a little bit more around my nose as well. I'm just going to finish it off with the makeup brush just so that the textures kind of match on both sides. It's done a really good job of concealing my blemishes, hopefully you guys can see. As of right now, I'm really liking the foundation. I don't agree that it's a matte finish, so if you guys are looking for like a really matte finish, this is not it. This is, to me, a natural finish. Like, you can still see there's shine to my face, like a natural amount of shine. It's not shiny or dewy, but it does have that little bit of reflectiveness to it. I think when I set it, because I will be setting it as I set all my foundations, it might get a little bit more matte. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and finish off my makeup. Like I said earlier, it's just gone 10 o'clock, so I'll see you guys very soon. Alright guys, so it's 10:30 and I've just finished doing my full face of makeup. Now, I really like the way that this looks. It is quite matte, but I can set that aside because the coverage is really nice. My pores are well covered, my blemishes. There's still, I don't know if you can really see, but there's still like a little bit red, but I didn't want to put concealer on top just because like the only place that I've put concealer is underneath my eyes and like a tiny bit in the center of my forehead. So I didn't really want to go ham with the concealer like I normally would, just because I wanted to see like how the foundation wears on blemishes and all that sort of thing throughout the day. Now, after powdering, as you can imagine, a matte foundation, it got really matte. Like, there's no shine whatsoever on my forehead. Normally I'd highlight my forehead, but like I said, I want to see how the foundation wears for the most part. I obviously highlighted my cheekbones because what is life? You need to highlight your cheekbone. I think that this looks really, really nice, but like I said, it is quite matte, so with my dry skin, I'm like a little bit terrified that my skin is going to get really crepey and dry throughout the day. It has done a really good job at like concealing my pores and stuff like that, like they're not accentuated or anything. I think that's pretty much everything that I have to say. I do like it right now, but I'm a little bit worried at how matte it is. It's either going to go one of two ways. It's going to go drier the more that I wear it, or it's going to get better the more that I wear it, and I think it's probably going to get better the more that I wear it. Oh, by the way, I fully forgot to tell you guys, I did do a flash test before I applied my powder and it has flashback 100%, which is kind of disappointing. Like, I might try take another one again now, hold on. It does have flashback. Somehow I think that the powder has made it not as bad, even though my powder has SPF. Somehow it looks better with the powder, like less flashbacky. But it's not like the worst foundation I've ever used for flashback, but I did want to let you know that it does have some flashback. Anyway, I will see you guys a little bit later. Hey guys, so right now it is about 5 o'clock and we actually have people over, so if you can hear them, I apologise. But I just wanted to come on really quickly to give you an update. This makeup has been on for 7 hours and it looks absolutely flawless. Like, I don't think, being genuinely honest, I don't think it looks that much different. My only issue is the colour. I feel like it's oxidized even further than it had originally. Like, I don't know if you guys can really see, but like particularly down here, I don't know if it's an issue of my blending or what, but it looks a little bit patchy through here. Just sort of along my jawline, and it's probably my own fault for not blending it properly, but I mean, I think it looks better now than when I first put it on. Like, there's like just that little bit of like, not oil, but just like a little bit of dewiness through the forehead. I feel like this would definitely be enough to keep you guys matte or like near matte if you are of an oily skin type, because I've been like trying on clothes and all that sort of stuff today because I unexpectedly ended up staying out shopping. I thought I was just going to be out for a little bit, hence why it's like really late for our first update. But yeah, I mean, for 7 hours this is looking stunning. Like, I really love the way that this looks. Hey guys, so right now it is like 10 o'clock at night. I'm just getting ready to go to bed, but I thought I would really quickly come and finish off this first impressions video. Sorry if I make no sense, it's really late and I'm really tired, but I wanted to come and finalize this like I just said. So as you can see, I'm starting to get quite a bit of shininess through pretty much all of my face, but all in all, I feel like I've actually still got coverage over some areas. My nose is quite red because I'm still wiping my nose because I'm still getting better after being sick. But all in all, considering the fact that I didn't prime and this is my first time using the foundation. I think it is really, really great. But I guess the real question is, do I think it's worth $101? And I guess I'm going to have to let you guys know there are a lot of other long-lasting foundations that aren't $101, but I think it is really, really beautiful, and it's something that I'm going to use all the time. I think it will really well on my skin. I wish the colour was a little bit closer to my skin tone, but as I said, that's nothing to do with the actual foundation. They do have lighter shades. The one that I got sent in PR just was slightly too dark. But yeah, all in all, I think it looks great. Like, I don't know if you guys can tell, but I still have coverage to my face, and I think it still looks great. I haven't touched up or anything. I haven't used like a primer that was going to extend the wear. I think it just looks really great. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this first impressions video. I'm sorry it was a little bit all over the place. I had a little bit of a crazy Sunday. But anyway, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye!